I practice the religion of peace. But you, American pigs, are forcing me to practice the religion of pieces.
Okay. His image doesn't work. Well, doesn't really matter. Let's just have me instead. I'm an Indian. That's close enough to being an Arab. Okay? So, today we're going to check out a guy named Hussein Farhat. I think that's his last name. I lied about my natural bodybuilding show. Let's check out some of these videos, okay? Whoop. I saw a video that Fillion did about this guy. I didn't even know he existed. Well, I saw him a while back. I think he was in that video. It was like naturals versus enhanced with Shizzy. And a few other guys were in there. An Asian guy. Hussein, my brother, he was in there. I can't do an Arab accent. Anyways, let's check out some of his things. I'm thinking day in the life of a fake natty. It's like, yeah, people say I'm fake. The thing is that, well, let's check out his training regimen. There's a video. It's like day in the life, 22-year-old millionaire.
This is my new house. Get the f*** out.
Oh, golly. Sand shark.
This is where I'm going to be doing content for the next maybe a couple of months, maybe a year. Name one thing you can do here.
Hip thrust.
No.
That's not what... Hip thrust. That's not... My father would see this and he would be very disappointed in me.
Oh, you actually did it.
Oh. Is this a fucking work? That shroud that she has? Tell me that's a fucking work. Oh my goodness. She's got some Pumas, or whatever the fuck those were. Oh, that fucking scarf. How long did it take to see results after your first shot?
To see results when you first started working out.
So I took this picture on my first day.
What is the best thing to do to get out of the skinny fat stage?
Oh, that's a good one. And a lot of people say to cut. I don't recommend it.
The day you plant the seed is not the day you eat the...
Oh my goodness, her name's even Sarah. Sarah. Is it? No, not Sarah. It's Hagar. She needs to change her name. Sarah, she's a traitor. Okay? She is the mother of Isaac. And he took Ishmael's promise, God's promise of his blessing. He took it from Ishmael.
Fruit.
Growth is a journey.
So this is what happens when you train legs for 15 minutes.
What is your arm
Whoa, 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 whoa. Yeah, I actually gotta see this guy's legs because I'm pretty sure they're fucking absolutely puny because he trains like a total pussy. That's actually how you know someone's on steroids is when they have muscle or if they're black. Because apparently, like, for example, Neckzilla is the most jacked human being of all time. He doesn't even lift heavy. And apparently Flex Wheeler didn't train all that hard, but he was super jacked. But for the rest of the human race, if you train like a pussy, the only way you're going to have muscle is if you use steroids. This right here, okay? You got to level up your fucking taste, buddy. You tell me that's a fucking pizza? I'm an Indian. I know what a fucking pizza is supposed to look like.
250 to 350 calories, and we'll see how much that is. So, vegetable pizza slices, 500 calories for both, 20 grams of protein.
This is another problem. Vegetable pizza. Not only is it this thing a fucking obscenity. Look at that. Okay? The cheese doesn't go all the way out to the edge. It looks like something it looks like fucking McCain's pizza. Okay? I mean it's cooked somewhat evenly. Okay? I'm pretty sure. And he's eating on a paper plate. Why is his house empty? Is this a brown guy thing where you just like put all your money into your car?
Kind of makes sense. We'll try it and now we eat. Alright, before we start eating, I'm actually going to show you guys the room. I got my bed here. That's the only thing I got. I'm going to be sleeping here tonight on my own.
That fucking pizza was an obscenity. Alright. Not only was it ugly as fuck, there's not even any meat on the fucking thing.
Let me show you guys the room.
Come on, man.
Bro's an NPC, bro. Obviously, there's nothing much.
This guy's fucking
It
short.
looks like a prison bed, to be honest. Here it is. This is where I'm going to be sleeping today.
Shaq?
And here's the bathroom. I don't know why there's like a random rectangle thing in the mirror, but it looks pretty nice, to be honest. We have everything here, everything that I need. Yeah, here it is. That's what it looks like.
Hopefully his girlfriend, doesn't she know she's losing her soul right now by being on camera?
What do we have here?
Something like that.
Got it. If you have,
Wait a fucking minute.
yeah, this is what.
Oh, that's for the fake tan. All right.
Got it. If you have been following me for some time now, you probably know I had a clothing brand named Gladiolas, but I'm working on doing something new, which is it's going to be called Momentous. That's a new clothing brand. We already received
Momentous.
everything.
Why don't you name it something Arab instead of, well, I mean, momentous, that's fucking Latin. It sounds like it, okay? Cultural appropriation, okay? Just make something fucking Arab, okay? Call it, swagabeam.
So the first drop should actually be, depending on when this video drops, probably in a few weeks. So stay tuned. But basically, this is what I'm going to be doing. Maybe like the try-on, show you guys everything. So yeah, as we said, now we go and eat pizza. She's just going to put up a story basically, and we're going to be answering questions whilst we just did not make it too boring.
What was your...
Another thing that's kind of gay is when people say whilst when they could just say while. It's like saying amongst. That word doesn't even need to exist. Among and amongst, I mean the same thing. And so someone's just being pretentious when they're saying whilst or amongst. I think I stole this from Ripito.
Please.
Like many other things.
To work out during your
Can you hear this fucking guy? Yeah,
Does filming content get in the way of school?
No, it's school that gets in the way of filming content, man.
All right, we have Andrew Bate over here.
Breathe air!
Yeah, for me, I dropped out, so I wouldn't be able to answer. I started doing content around like May, which was like my summer break, and then a month.
This is another thing. This is the real problem. We're only 6 minutes and 55 seconds in. Not only is that pizza ugly as fuck, and also it doesn't have any meat on it, okay? I'm pretty sure that you could have got beef on it. Wait, what's the thing? They don't eat pork because it's unclean. Okay? It's unclean. They're dipping their fucking pizza.
Month then I started doing my coaching, started making money, and I just dropped out. So I wouldn't say that school gets in the way. I just put school on the side and
Took it out of the way.
Look at those fucking hands. This guy right here could crush. This guy could definitely crush an apple. Look at these spindly little fucking hands. Okay? Oh, yeah. This is the thing, is if you're gonna, like, be muscular, this guy definitely uses Versa grips, okay? Holy fucking shit, those hands. I'm pretty sure that my sister could crush this guy in a mercy fight. She doesn't even lift weights, but, well, she has hands like me, but this guy would probably get his hands torn off by her.
I just took it out of the way.
Oh, man. This is when they try and be funny by just putting in clips of memes that, first of all, I'm too old to even understand, and it wouldn't even be funny in the first place. And then they replace a personality with just having money. Like, basically, the interesting thing they have is, the thing that makes them different is just having money. So it's the Kardashian syndrome. Moving day tradition, pizza, okay. Bathroom tour, hell yeah. Viewer Q&A, let's just see your work. Arm size challenge. Whether you're doing hip thrusts. Strength battle versus Sarah. Oh, here we go. Let's check out how natty he is.
Sense. Just because there's like so much more definition going on. This is what the upper body's looking like right now. With the leg pump, obviously. Yeah.
With a leg pump?
Still looking a bit fat, but...
Look, no ass, doesn't do deadlifts, skinny fucking neck. If you have traps and you don't do deadlifts or lift heavy, then you're using steroids for sure. Those aren't all that big. Look how skinny that fucking neck is. No deadlifts.
But yeah, hope you guys enjoyed it. I'm gonna head back home, and
those little skinny little fingers. Those are meant for negotiating. Okay. All right. No, I need 20 goats. Do you think my daughter is a whore? 20 goats at least. Okay. Thank you. Yes. Take her. Take her. Give me the goats.
I'll probably run you through my last meal of the day. It was kind of a last minute vlog. Like I said, I'm going to
Am I
LA
frozen?
next
Okay,
week.
good.
Actually, like 3 days from now.
Shut up.
Once you see this video.
Shut up. See, look at that. Let's actually check out his hip thrust strength versus Sarah.
I actually did it.
We're gonna do like 1 set to failure for
Wait,
every
wait.
exercise. Usually we do like 4 exercises, so we'll do like 1 set to failure, and we'll move on to the next
So
one.
he's doing 90, 135, 180, 225.
So, all right.
Plus all
man.
this
Let me go
steel
on the
here.
other side. Damn.
Holy shit.
Alright.
You did 225?
One more. We'll add one more plate. All
But
right.
I've never done 3. Like, I was actually pretty impressed that I did 3.
Try 6 with the most awful form.
Yeah.
But we'll try.
This, you know how much weight this is? 270
But I was
pounds.
trying to keep a good form to not hurt my back.
Yeah.
I want to see this motherfucker squat 270 pounds. Okay? Arm size challenge. Why is this in here? Holy shit. Oh, let's check out his legs. Here we go.
15 minutes.
We get to see how big his brajol is, too.
It's definitely still my weaker.
Oh, man. Like, all the blood's in his legs. Yep. All right. Pathetic. If you think those legs are big, you're an idiot. And fuck you. And put your fucking pants back on. Please. There's fucking children watching. I'll tell you what actually happened. No one, I've never heard it. This is a, you heard it here first. Okay, frankly, just to put this ahead of time. People say this guy's a fake natty. I don't think so. You ever watch the John Woo movie with Nicolas Cage and that other fucking guy, the Italian Fanuc? I can't remember his name right now. The Grease Lightning. It's got Grease Lightning and Nicolas Cage. It's called Face Off. And what happens is the guys swap faces. And so what I'm pretty sure happened was at some point, his old self, I don't know how he paid for this. He found someone with a similar skin tone to his. Okay? Peeled his face off and put it on that body. All right? Because I'm pretty sure he wasn't, even with steroids, even though his body, I don't care what people say. Did you see that? He's doing like little bitch weight on, even on like hip thrust, which is the slut exercise. He's doing bitch weight. He probably can't even squat 315. Imagine being that jacked and not squatting 315. Where's people's shame these days? Okay? And Greg Doucette always jumped on the bandwagon. He's like, oh, I saw his blood work, because apparently he got blood work done and his LH and his FSH aren't tanked. Let's turn my Muslim music back on just a minute. So, if you're on steroids, if you want your LH and FSH to not be tanked, then you have to take human chorionic gonadotropin. What that does is it tells your hypothalamus to send a signal, okay? It's gonadotropin releasing hormone. It sends the signal to your pituitary gland to produce follicle stimulating hormone and luteinizing hormone. Okay? So there you go. Oh, I'm natural. My LH and FSH isn't tanked. No. Okay? Or it's someone else's blood, or that'd be the easier thing to do. Well, not really. HCG isn't that expensive. But you do that, your LH and your FSH aren't going to be tanked. Tell me if I'm wrong. Anyways, wow, this guy's personality is extremely interesting. I'm going to be tuning into every single video. Make sure, but also, with that said, make sure you tune into every single one of my videos. You know what the people say, hit the bell, share, subscribe. It helps, okay? I'll see you in a bit.